And we are back. Persona 5 again. So yeah, I googled Persona 5 confidants to see like, okay, what could I possibly miss? And then it was just a bunch of like really spoilery stuff, and I just kind of like, okay, this is a blind playthrough, and you know, there's always New Game Plus if I ever feel like I'm really missing out on stuff. So, you know, I'm just gonna go forward and do what I want. And apparently you can like, oh, I didn't know you could do this in the real world. That's kind of cool. Apparently like you can kind of check the map or something, and it'll be like, hey, I don't know, whatever. So we can check with Ryuji. Okay, yeah. It's pretty much the same stuff. You got anything new to say, Mishima? Yep. Okay, what does this mean for us? Okay, you know what, Ryuji, let's just hang out. I'm gonna go train. You wanna join in? I'll probably end up going easy on myself if I do it alone. Anyways, it'd probably be most efficient if we train together. How about it? Yeah, let's do it. Alright, let's do some intense training today. Go change and meet me behind the gym. I do kind of like the idea that, you know, Ryuji was training on his own, you know, before, you know, everything with Kamoshida happened, because, you know, that's the thing that I realized, like, in order to get good at something, you really got to do work on your own outside of, like, you know, the required time. Damn it, I want to move better, but I just can't. I was training for nationals back in the day, but now I totally suck balls. What the hell do you think you're doing?
Whoa!
Guys! Running, huh? I saw you from the window. What, you gonna try to come crawling back to the track team? Huh? Hell no. Sure. Speaking of which, this was your secret training spot, wasn't it? Well, now it's our spot. You know, us, the former track team. Oh, I'm messing up the voices. We didn't even have a locker room anymore, thanks to someone I know. Let's not fight. Wanna train with us? Huh? What the heck is this guy up with this guy? Hold on. Aren't you that transfer student? Really gonna hang around with this loser? Ex-track team member, he doesn't even get a name. You better watch out. He'll hit you with you the second he gets pissed off. I heard his dad was the same way. Like father, like son, right? Now that's some scary shit. You hear that Brooklyn accent coming all the way from you in Japan? They don't got anything to do with this. I'll shut them up. Hey, quit it. Guess you two are pretty similar after all. Look, back then I don't need to hear your excuses. Everyone was going through the same bullshit with Kamoshida. The beatings, the impossible exercises, but we put up with all of it for the track team. But no, you had to go and fuck all that up. Man, I was stupid for ever thinking you were my teammate. That's all I had to say to you. I'm out of here. Kind of a Joey voice from Yu-Gi-Oh! I nearly smacked him when he was talking about my dad. I haven't changed at all. Dude, they're piece of shit high schoolers, okay? You know, you actually helped me calm down a little. Okay, I was about ready to throw hands for you. I don't know if you should thank me for that. I'm glad you were here with me. Thanks, man. I love their high five. It's so like, yeah, oh, I am weak. High five weekend. I feel my bond with Ryuji is growing deeper. Follow up. Chance to perform a follow-up attack if Joker attack does not down the enemy. I like that. That's cool. That's very cool. Let's call it a day. Hey, why didn't you kick his ass? What? What the hell's your problem? Now they're just arguing with each other. I should stay out of it.
See ya.
Anyways, nice training with you. Guess I could do some more shot making.
You're back.
I don't mind if you use the coffee maker, just clean it up when you're done. I'm not the one who has to lock the door. Just make sure you're not out there too long, alright? Yeah, I don't have enough guts right now, so... Thought we were gonna get to explore night, but we have to stick around here. Shoot, I wish we could go check out the nightlife in Shibuya or something. Shibuya, the city that never sleeps. I wonder what that's like. Who are you? He is freshly bathed. That's a little disturbing. A drunken souse. Hey, good evening, everybody. Time for the 10 o'clock news. First a series of incidents, guys. Oh, sitting for an Are you slurring your words? Pull yourself together. You tell me to pull it together. I know. You poor man. I don't think I can go anywhere here. Nothing. That'll hopefully be something later. Can't really go far. I really like his outfit for later in the day. It's nice.
Phew, the hot spring felt especially good today. Soaking in that medicinal spring was sure like I was in heaven. I never wanted to leave. Now then, should I head home or drop by the bar first?
I do like the coffee shop. That's what I'm talking about. Can I get that as my text ringtone? Because that'd be amazing. Welcome.
What would you like?
Silk yarn, a 10 collapse, or CRT television?
I take the. Yeah, I want TV. I can make something out of these. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna buy 3 of those. We'll just buy 1 of these. I'm pretty sure they're materials.
Thank you. I didn't think anyone would buy such an outdated TV. Since you got it off my hands, I'll throw in a DVD player and tuner for you, okay? Does LeBlanc work as your delivery address?
He's giving us a DVD player and a tuner? Maybe this turned out to be quite the bargain. I'm excited. I can't wait for it to be delivered. Yeah, DVD player's not bad, I mean, yeah, I have 3 different things that function as a Blu-ray player, and I am a sucker for Blu-rays. I always get everything Blu-ray, but a DVD player's not a bad thing. That's a tobacco store. There's no reason for a high school student to go to a tobacco store, right?
I was just going to the vending machine, I swear.
I'm gonna buy something to drink. Unexpectedly great taste. 10 HP, 10 HP, 10 HP. I wonder if it has something to do with I don't know, what's the word? If spices has something to do with your character. They seem to be organizing the store shelves. I guess they're about to close soon. Oh my god, Morgana, you actually don't just go into a store a minute before they're closing? You are a good kitty. Let's visit the doctor's office. I need drugs, lady. In spring, one sleeps to sleep and knows no dawn. Huh? Oh, God, I need a nap, or at least some good old-fashioned caffeine in my system. Come to think of it, I might collapse again if I take that medicine. I feel I need bold guts in order to take that medicine. I shouldn't suggest a clinical trial. So what do you want today? Never mind.
Take care.
I'm not brave enough. I just saw the... Okay, yeah. The stream is the video record is kind of dipping a little bit, so it was just so pixelated. Is there any other shenanigans I can get up to? I can't go anywhere, so... That's... Sugiro's house. I could go to the movies. It's supposed to be a movie theater, right? Nobody's here, though. I wonder if it's closed. Aww. What kind of movies closed at nights? It's the prime movie time. Batting cages? Oh, everything's closed. Well, gang, I just wasted all your time for the past 10 minutes. Well, you got to hear my old man voice and get to hear my drunk and slurred words, so it's okay. Give it a try. want to help out, I'm fine with that. What are you gonna do? Yeah, I'll help him out.
All right then.
No shame in that. Tajir's guidance is extremely precise. I did just as he told me. I don't think my bond with Sojiro will deepen just yet.
Thanks for helping me out.
Friday. The weekend. Of course, waiting is pretty boring. Wonder what Ryuji and the rest are up to. I always press triangle thinking it'll be the other thing. You got plans today. So can't just sit around and do nothing. I'm at the arcade in Shibuya. Let me know if something comes up. I'll decide later. I want to mess around, see if there's something I can do.
Okay.
You know, I was waiting to see what happens. There's no point in getting impatient now. Yeah, he's doing stuff. I'd love to make some coffee, but, elderly male customer. I hear it's Golden Week, though I guess it doesn't matter to us old folks. Oh, it'll be so busy and crowded everywhere. I hope another accident doesn't happen. Yeah, no one's been able to figure out the cause behind that. That kinda makes me feel uneasy. I love voicing old people.
Hey.
You live in an honest life. If you can't earn over a new leaf here, life won't be easy, you know.
Oh,
I thought I told
yeah.
you to clean your room. When are you gonna do? Oh, I could clean my room.
Wow. Oh.
Yeah, let's clean up.
Oh look, that plant is still alive. We can decorate with it.
Nice.
If your room can be brightened up with a little green foliage. Let's take good care of this plant so it won't dry up and wither away.
Okay.
This is a good opportunity. The bookshelves over there are looking a bit messy. Let's clean up everything we can while we're at it. Politics, law, and philosophy. These all sound like some pretty difficult books. Oh, maybe you'd be able to read this one. Got it. A Yansha Wanderer. I wonder why this one is mixing with all these difficult books. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter. This room feels a little more comfortable now. Now you can change up this room however you like. Aren't you tired at all? Right, let's take a break. Yeah, it's evening time now. The train stopped? Was it another one of those psychotic breakdowns? Another minister has resigned? What's going on? How stupid do you have to be to commit adultery? It's funny because the new Catherine game by Atlas just came out and relevant. They must be nuts swinging that knife around on a train. There are too many crazy people. Where are all the sane people? They shout in the middle of a crowd walking down the sidewalk. Oh, I got a text. Wonder who it's from. You heard anything about stuff happening to Kamoshida? What's wrong? I guess I probably should have just asked you about this at school. Did something happen? I don't know, I'm just feeling kind of anxious. I keep thinking about how even with all you did, we might still end up getting expelled. My mom's totally gonna suffer if that happens. Plus, if we couldn't even help Ann or Suzui. We have to believe. I'm sorry. I guess now's not really a time to be getting all down in the dumps. Anyways, I'm feeling a little better now that I talked to you about this. Thanks, man. Oh, and don't tell Ann I was doubting us, okay? 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 I love that word. She won't have anyone to rely on if we're getting all worried about this shit. Well, see ya. Well, I guess that's it. Well, it's evening time, so... let's go to Shibuya Station. He promised you to stay within the neighborhood. You need to be patient until you gain Chief's trust. Just obey him for... What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do, Morgana?
What's the meaning of this?
What's it doing? Oh, hey, it's kids. What are you up to? It's a rebelling grade schooler. How come all those people in the news, the ones who passed out all of a sudden, are all grown-ups? My parents said it's because grown-ups have to work. That's why they have a lot of stress. You have a lot of stress too, you know, from studying all the time. Oh, I just had an awesome idea. Let's fake being sick from studying too much. Then we won't have to go to cram school. Oh yeah, that's a thing in Japan. I was learning about, like, just kind of, I don't know why it just popped up in my YouTube recommendations one time. But I guess, like, a lot of Asian countries, like, they have, like, entrance exams for schools. And you have to, like, go to these study schools to get ready for your entrance exams. And it's basically just, like, cramming. And it's like, God, it sounds like a nightmare. Public education is just really messed up in so many ways. I don't know. It's just a weird thing thinking, like, you know, kids have to go to this cram school. And I don't know a whole lot about it, so, you know, I don't want to be like, you know, oh yeah, it's so horrible in Japan, they're mistreating their kids. Like, you know, I don't want to be like a judgmental foreigner saying things out of my butt, but, you know, it just, from what I hear, it sounds really bad. So can we just hang out, I guess?
Hey.
Cat, don't ask me for help. Who's set to be next Detective Prince? Detective Prince, something. Daughter's big fan of the new. He's a sleuth in high school and so handsome. Oh, hey, it's like us. Huh. Okay, well, this was a wasted day. I could have.
I've got
I
a
mean
good
that chair,
idea.
the one in the corner. Can you reach that beam on the ceiling? If you can stand on this chair, right? Yeah, I'm not good with heights. Just on a chair, it's not that high up. You know, let's train your body in the ceiling beam. You're not doing anything right now, so there's no. I know, Morgana. I have to stay at the neighborhood. I can't go out and explore. You know, so Jiro's stifling my freedom. I'm gonna whip you into shape. Better be prepared.
I can see it.
Okay, train.
Oh, you want to do
Sure.
it?
Training in your room will cause time to will raise your max HP. The more you train, the greater the effect will be. Checking your schedule and use your time wisely.
Okay.
Let's train. Nothing going on in the evening. I wish, like, I don't like that it's like daytime and then evening. It should be daytime, afternoon,
Yes.
evening, late night. You know, like, there's more than just 2 times a day. Time to begin training. I do like these up on the rafters like that. That's kind of cute. Cats are adorable. I love them. You can do this. Just clear your mind and focus on the center. Don't give up. Push past your limit.
Hey,
Spud has died. Hey, are you alright? You haven't built up much muscle, so don't push yourself.
nice
Seems to
going.
gain some strength. Ooh, is this gonna increase my guts?
All
Oh,
right.
hey, I got 5 more. You know, that's actually not too bad, considering that, you know, if I die, it's game over. Well, it's getting late. Why don't you get some sleep? Yeah, I think I'll sleep. I didn't do anything. I cleaned my room and I did some pull-ups. That's all. That was my Friday night. We were able to grab a seat for ourselves, and you have a book you haven't finished yet. Now this is nice. Why don't you read that book until we get there? Reading will cause time to pass, but finishing a book will grant a variety of benefits. As you read, a bookmark will be filled. A book is finished after all icons are filled. Some books can be difficult and require knowledge. Yeah. I wish it would give us trivia about, like, the stuff that we're actually reading. Introducing Yongan Jaya as you've never seen it before. I wonder if oh, that's the area that we're in. Okay. We finished reading Yansha Wanderer. It didn't mention LeBlanc at all. They did write it about the batting cages by the grocery store and the bathhouse in that alleyway, though. With that much variety, maybe living in Yongan isn't quite as bad as it seems, huh? Yeah, if only I had read this yesterday, so I could have done stuff instead of just doing pull-ups. Oh, I can quick travel to the bathhouse. It's every high schooler's dream. And I can go. Okay, batting cages are actually pretty cool. You should go see what those places are all about sometime. Oh, we're almost at the station, and say this was an efficient use of your time. Thanks, Morgana. I'm happy that you got my back. Hey, it's on.
Morning.
The board meeting is the day after tomorrow. I wonder if Kamoshida really had a change of heart. What if we failed? That's all I've been able to think about. Worried, huh? Avenging Shiho and getting your expulsions revoked. It's all resting on this one chance. Of course I'm worried, but the only thing I can do now is believe and wait. Sorry. Thanks for listening. We should get to school. Do they have school on Saturday? God, that's so weird.
Hi, everyone.
It's just like the voice that comes out and then like the actual like portrait and like the way their lips barely move just doesn't fit it. How are you all doing? These days it's expected that you know colloquial English, even idioms based in other languages. Oh boy, I hope I studied up enough English. I want you to forget that you're Japanese during this class and make yourself believe you're a foreigner. Oh, I got this. Already nailing it. I'm gonna ace this American stuff. It's important to becoming someone else. In this day and age, being able to swap your mask depending on the situation is a critical talent. How will you fare, Mr. Doug? A question.
Let's hear it.
Well, as an actor, I have been trained in the use of masks. Are you a wonder kind? See if you can work out the answer based on what you know. Are you a wonder kind? I think we need to work out what this is so we can answer it properly. My German's a little rusty, but I'll give you a hand if I can. First off, wonder part probably means... Okay, we're gonna... We got this. Are you a wonder... Here we go. I gotta be careful not to... Okay, we're doing good. Ooh, Polygon, thank you. Answers to all the questions. Google is so useful. Wonder, child, prodigy. Okay, I so much for a blind playthrough. Right, wonder. So something impressive. Kind part, child. And kind in kindergarten refers to all the kids in it. So we gotta be kind, child, or at least a young guy in your case. So wonder kind would be a persona user. A curious child. A prodigy.
That's
Yay,
correct.
my smarts. I'm a smart. I'm asking if you were a wonder child, in other words, a youth of uncommon talent. But I suppose you were able to think and adapt so quickly that proves you certainly must be. Oh, the word talent comes from the word Greek talentum, the sum of money referenced in the Bible. The more skilled a servant was, the more coins they would receive from God. Their talent led to wealth, which is complete bullshit, by the way, you know? I don't know. I don't know, maybe that was like the cultural practice at the time, but you know, talent doesn't always lead to wealth. You know, I don't know, I'm getting political. Or economically political.
Nice going.
My knowledge is going up.
All right.
English word talent didn't originally have anything to do with our modern conception of celebrity. But the ability to change one's mask depending on the situation is surely a talent given to one by God. That's not true. I am very not talented, but I have worked hard. I've worked moderately. I've worked at a medium level, okay? It's not far off from calling people who can react to things on the spot on TV talents. The talent of changing masks. Does that make us all wonder thieves? Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. Okay.
Really?
I hear he's getting expelled. I'm gonna miss that. I really am. Okay, so, I think I'm gonna call it for this episode. Sorry, not a lot happened. I don't know, that's just what happens with blind playthroughs, I guess. You know, this is the first of this kind of thing I've done, playing something completely blind like this instead of just kind of like trying to remember everything. So, yeah, I don't know, I had fun, and you know, I'm learning, and it's like, I'm learning how to play the game, so it's like, you know, excuse me, I'm still so burpy, but you know, I definitely feel like it's gonna, I don't think I'm gonna miss out on anything really important if I, at this stage in the game, I think it'll open up a little bit more after Kamoshida does this thing. I kind of like the fact that, since you technically have this time limit, especially if you're playing on harder difficulties, you'd probably still be doing Kamoshida's Palace right now. So, I don't know, it's kind of like it's an interesting thing where it's like, I like that, either you're going up to this moment, you still have things you can do in the meanwhile. Like, I assume all these interactions with Ryuji and An would be happening on our own turns after, or before the fact if, we're taking that long, but because it's like, it gives you enough time to catch up in case you decide to do all this stuff before you take down Kamoshida or after. It's like it's a nice little system. It's weird, but I'm enjoying it. But anyways, I had fun this episode. Small, little, bite-sized chunk. I've been pretty consistent on keeping these under 40 minutes, which I'm really proud of, Going forward, I definitely like to be, kind of more understanding in people's times, and it's like, I'm still learning, figuring all this out as I go, but if I could just, get a little more proficient with my, time management, I'd be really proud of that. Maybe I could stop having reflections at the end of every video that, pads out the time. But, I like doing that. That's just me. It's nice to kind of reflect. It's something I enjoy doing in a creative sense. But anyways, my name has been Doug. I am the Spud. And I'm happy you're here. So take care of yourself, and I will see you later.